And we live.
Yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy
What
Facts.
up?
It's there to turn your neck for a second. Things missing. I'm here with my bro Cannon and GT. What's going on, bros?
Not too
What up?
much, man.
What
All
up,
right, shout out to
Slim?
DMG. Shout out to DMG for having such a phenomenal platform here with Paradigm Shift 314. Shout out to you, King. We appreciate you very much for the work you put in here. But we're gonna jump right into it. We're gonna jump right into it. As you can see, the name of the show is Do Black Scholars Have Any Respect for Black Scholars? It's a response to Kuhani and Demas African. Earlier today, they did a presentation with the guard DMG, and they said some things that I ain't necessarily it ain't rubbed me the right way. But we ain't gonna talk about feelings. We're gonna talk about what it is and what it ain't. You understand what I'm saying? Now,
Right.
we're
Roger.
gonna talk about first what a scholar is specifically, which is why this presentation is called "Do Black Scholars Have Any Respect for Black Scholars?" Yo, D, show me this. Show me the next slide, bro.
All right. Let me pull up this screen. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes. Say, bro, read the
So
paragraph for me.
a scholar is a person who is a researcher or has expertise in an academic discipline. A scholar can also be an academic who works as a professor, teacher, or researcher at a university. An academic usually holds an advanced degree or terminal degree, such as a master's degree or a doctorate, which is a PhD. Now, independent scholars and public intellectuals work outside the academy, yet may publish in academic journals and participate in scholarly public discussion.
Scholarly public discussion. I love it. I love how expansive this explanation is, right? Because they jump
Mhm.
straight to the dictionary explanation, but then they focus strictly on the fact that it had to be academia, which is a blatant lie. You feel me? I feel like DMG kind of hinted at it with the second definition, and he asked specifically that second definition where it says a person who is highly educated or has an aptitude for study. Does that person have to have a master's degree or a PhD? And what was
No,
his answer? Kuhani said, yes, you got to have a master's degree or write some kind of scholarly journals, academic journals, right? That's what he said, right?
that's what he said.
That's what
I
that's
got a
what the man
question.
said.
If we operating off of that definition, does that make this individual right here? Does that mean that this person that's coming up right now is not a scholar? Show him the next slide, please, D, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. Let me pull up the presentation again. Scott. Here we go.
Sarah
Sarah Boone.
Boone. Sarah Boone. Can you tell me who
Mm.
Sarah Boone is, D, please, Cannon, if you don't mind?
All right, so 1832 to 1904, Sarah Boone was an African American inventor known for her contributions to household innovation. So she has the patent. Here's her patents. On April 26, 1892, she obtained United States patent number 473563 for her improvements to the ironing board. Boone's ironing board designs focused on enhancing the ironing process for women's garments, particularly sleeves and bodies. So let me give you her background. She was regarded as the second African American woman to attain a patent after Judy Reed, along with Miriam Benjamin, Ellen Eglin, and Sarah Good. Boone was a pioneering African American woman inventor who developed new technology for the home. Boone, born into slavery in Craven County, North Carolina, around 1832, educated by her grandfather at home due to being barred from formal education. Then she married
Interesting.
James Boone in 1847, a free black man that was granted freedom from slavery. They had 8 children, settled in New Haven, Connecticut before the American Civil War, working as a dressmaker and belonging to Dixwell Avenue Congregational Church.
Interesting. Sarah Boone, an inventor. Are you gonna say she ain't a scholar, Kuhani? She not a master of her craft? Because she certainly studied. I can guarantee you she ain't never write no academic works. I can promise you that. I can promise you that, Kuhani. She never wrote no academic works. She ain't never been in a journal. She ain't got no doctorate or no masters. What's the next one, D?
Throwing you the next one. Gordon Parks.
Gordon
Now,
Parks. What did he do? What did he do?
So November 30th, 1912 to March 7th, 2006. His achievements were winning the National Medal of Technology and inductee of the National Inventors Hall of Fame. A prominent figure in the U.S. documentary photojournalism from 1940s to the 1970s, notable for civil rights photography addressing issues of poverty and African American experience, revolutionized glamour photography, and directed iconic films such as Shaft and The Learning Tree. So in his early life, born in Fort Scott, Kansas, he faced segregation and did not finish high school. At around 12 years old, experienced a traumatic incident of being thrown off a bridge by white peers. Despite challenges and lack of formal education, showed exceptional talent and rose to prominence. His experience shaped his unique perspective, contributing to impactful work in civil rights and art.
Interesting. This man was such a master in his craft with that camera that he helped to develop, if I'm not mistaken, you said the film Shaft? Is that what you said?
And The Learning Tree, yep.
Are we saying he's not a scholar, Kuhani? He ain't never wrote no academic works? He ain't write no academic works. He ain't go to no university, Kuhani. This ain't a scholar? What's the next one, D?
Frederick McKinley Jones.
Oh, I love this one. What he do?
So I'll give you the rundown. May 17th, 1893 to February 21st, 1961, was a notable American inventor, engineer, and entrepreneur. Despite leaving school after the 6th grade, at age 11, he embarked on a remarkable journey. He's the winner of the National Medal of Technology and inductee of the National Inventors Hall of Fame, innovated mobile refrigeration technology, holding 61 patents, including 40 related to refrigeration advancements. Revolutionized the cinema industry by creating a superior sound system for projectors. Co-founded Thermo King, a significant contribution to refrigerated transportation. Served as a surgeon in World War I, showcasing his diverse talents and experiences. Jones' early years included working odd jobs in Cincinnati, Ohio, where he started as a garage cleaning boy and eventually became an automobile mechanic by age 14, later named garage foreman. Despite his limited formal education, Jones was largely self-taught, highlighting his exceptional drive and determination. His legacy includes being known as the father of refrigerated transportation and the king of cool. So
that's crazy. A 6th grade education. That's not a scholar, Kuhani. I know for a fact he does not have any academic writings at all. And you would tell this black man that he got to shut up when he talking to somebody or he critiquing somebody else's skills. He got to shut up. Y'all don't sound no different than the white supremacists that literally kept them out of the schoolings themselves. It's funny you said out your mouth that your education, the white people taught you about what it is that you were supposed to know. I got the clip, fam. You said you learned from a bunch of old white Caucasian men. Your words. And you would say that somebody like Mr. Jones here is not a scholar because he ain't do academic writing, because he ain't go to a formal education. You gatekeeping the fact that there were black successes far before we was able even to access formal education. And then you had the audacity to say out your mouth that it was a rarity. I'm sorry. Are we talking about the same America? 400 years of oppression, and you gonna say it was a rarity? A rarity. We had to figure it out either way. Regardless, black innovation led the way with no formal education. But these people ain't scholars. You don't even got to read the rest. This is common knowledge. Just scroll through them so they can see the next couple slides. We literally couldn't even pack them all in here.
Lewis Howard Lattimore.
What was his education? You can just go straight through. What was his education?
Let me scroll down through it. So I'll give you a few things from him real quick.
Lattimore, why they call him J Fax.
Yeah, his inventions is evaporation air conditioning, improved processes for manufacturing carbon filaments for light bulbs, improved toilet systems for the railroad cars. He joined Addison Electric Light Company at 1884 as a draftsman, known for his landmark former residence, the Lewis H. Lattimore House. Lattimore's contributions to invention and technology continue to impact society, showcases ingenuity and innovative. Just so you know, he didn't finish school.
Never finished school. Scholar, master of his craft. According to the definition that you so aptly ignored, the second part of it, a scholar is someone who dedicates their life to study, and they're apt to studying and learning. Literally, all they got to do is have the hunger to learn. And if they have some level of intellectual honesty, which you clearly lack, they can be scholars. They don't need no white institution to give them any validation, fam. Vivian Thomas.
Yeah, that's my boy right here. Dr. Vivian. This is my man right here. I gotta read my man though. I gotta read my man. Dr. Vivian Theodore Thomas. August 29, 1910 to November 26, 1985. Was an American laboratory supervisor renowned for developing a groundbreaking procedure to treat blue baby syndrome, now known as cyanotic heart disease. In the 1940s, despite lacking formal education beyond high school, Thomas served as the assistant to Surgeon Alfred Blaylock at Vanderbilt University in Nashville, Tennessee, and later at Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore. You know, that's my city. That's where I'm from. I had to get my man in here. Developed a crucial procedure in cardiac surgery, supervised surgical laboratories at Johns Hopkins for 35 years, received the honorary doctorate and became an instructor of surgery at Johns Hopkins School of Medicine. He overcame poverty and racism to become a pioneer in cardiac surgery. He taught operative techniques to renowned surgeons, leaving a lasting impact on the field. So this is another person who exemplifies determination and excellence. And he also did not go to school.
Against all odds, fam. And this was common for the black community. You coon, you coward. This was common. We got barred from formal education and still was killing the game. You coward. You hate black scholars. You black scholar hate black scholars. You have no respect for the legacy of true black scholars. You do. What's the next tweet? Yo, we need to pack them all in here. I suggest you do the research you claim you do. I suggest y'all do the research you claim you do because y'all lack intellectual honesty. Y'all lack intellectual honesty. Y'all sit back, lie, and manipulate data. What's the next slide?
That's hitting deep right there.
This slide right here is we calling it doctoring. So doctoring is defined as to change a document in order to deceive people. That comes directly from Cambridge.org.
Interesting, right? Now, the reason why we call this slide doctoring is because Mr. Pan, speaking of which, Pan, let me know when you want to put something in your skillet so we can really make shit pop, fam. Mr. Pan Demas, get on the mic talking about he's so petty. He's direct with his pettiness. And I dare any of y'all to backpedal because we got the clips, fam. We got the clips. I got all the clips of everything y'all was saying. He's so direct with his pettiness, yet he ain't said not near name. The words I heard was random. The words I heard was nameless, coward. Do me a favor, fam. Say my name. Say my name. I'm say Muhammad Ali, whatever you are, fam. You gonna say my name. J Facts, Google me, fam. Google me. Please do.
That's fine.
Now, the argument in this situation concerning our presentation about atheism at the forefront of wars was a challenge to my man Cannon here. And the statement that was made was that religion caused the most wars. That was the statement. That is why that presentation existed. We showed that religion in no way, shape, or form caused the most wars. Hilariously, he in all his cowardice went to his personal page and started talking about body count instead of the amount of wars, moving the goalpost. He even
moving the goalpost.
In this moment in that video, he made the graph real small. You see how small that is? That's definitively called doctoring. You can't even see what the graph says. He made it so small. D, show me what the graph look like, bro.
You got it.
Look at what
Graph
the graph
one.
Wow.
Look at what the graph says. Religious wars in no way, shape, or form count for the majority of wars. They don't. Definitively. I don't care how you try to spin it. You want to pull out that one little graph. You want to ignore the entire source page of that presentation. You made the graph small so people can't see the words underneath. The point of the presentation was to prove that religion was not responsible for majority of the wars. And you steadily moved the goalposts, which you did in this video again. You wanted to go grab a couple atheist arguments concerning the people that were responsible for the wars, and you're going to say that they was only responsible for 11 of those wars. The argument again was whether or not religion was responsible for majority of the wars. Does this graph say that religion was responsible for majority of the wars?
No.
Mind
No.
you, he already showed y'all that the shit came out of the Encyclopedia for Wars. Does this graph show that the majority of wars was held because of religion?
No.
Do me a favor, D. Show me the next graph.
Graph two.
Does this graph show that the majority of wars fought because of religion? Since y'all don't like bar graphs, let's use a pie chart.
I'm dead.
Oh my God, this is funny, bro. This is hilarious.
I mean, he definitely pushed the goalposts back in the initial conversation in the back chat. He changed the That's why he got called a liar because you can't say one thing and then get on the internet and dance around. That was funny. But at the end of the day, thanks for calling us out because we're gonna speak on it.
To even say niggas' name, coward. You don't gotta leave us nameless, fam. I got plenty of clout behind mine, and I know for a fact that Bro Cannon handle this shit in Baltimore very well. Very well. Do me a favor and speak our names, fam. It'll actually do you better to speak our names. You might even gain some traction on your YouTube channel.
So here go the resources. Again, I know Kuhani gonna say we ain't do a good job, but we put the presentation together just to respond to y'all. I'm not gonna take 2 weeks, as I was so eloquently told, to put together a presentation.
Look. It don't take long. How long this presentation took? 17 minutes so far. It don't take long. When it's the truth, you don't got to do all that dancing around and wording shit all lengthily. In fact, as a Christian man, I ain't doing all of that. My Bible told me where many words are, sin ain't far away. I'm going to keep shit short, sweet, and to the point.
That's how you got to do it, baby.
Yep.
Yeah, and thanks for saying that scholars, you got to go to school to be a scholar. You can only be a scholar if you got a master's degree. Isn't that what he said?
That's exactly what.
That's what he said. I got the clips. He can lie and say he ain't say that. We got the clips, fam. We got all the clips.
Why would you limit yourself?
We got the screenshots of you moving the goalposts. We got the screenshots of you talking crazy, changing what the topic was about on your page. We got all of that. We got it all.
Let me ask you.
I can't wait till y'all debate. I cannot wait till y'all debate, bro. I really can't.
Isn't that a form of appealing to authority that he's doing? Like,
yeah, it's a fallacy, but it didn't matter. Because you basically saying that nobody who didn't go to college and who does not have a PhD or a master's can really speak to anything. That's basically what you was trying to say.
And the crazy part about it, I had Dr. Jensen on, who has a PhD, and they still didn't accept what he said. So
you know what that's about.
It's confirmation bias.
We ain't got time. We ain't got time for nothing else. Go argue with the data. I can't
wait till these debates come up. I want to see a good match, a nice strong match out of y'all in a battle of the ideologies tournament. Shout out to Classic Craig. Shout out to Ratchet Craig. Shout out to my man, the owner of Paradigm Shift 314, my man DMG.
Shout out to the DMG.
Peon Gary without Slim.
Shout out to DMG. Yo, bro, matter of fact, let's put nails in. You got that screenshot on your phone, bro?
What screenshot?
The one with him changing the topic from the amount of wars to the amount of bodies.
On my phone. Let me see.
You can try to move the goalposts all day. Everybody heard. The only reason he even left the chat and went and did the presentation, and you conceded. We got the screenshot where you literally said that religious wars does not outnumber non-religious wars. We got the screenshot. You said that. You typed that up.
And you got the resources right here in front of you. You got the resources right here in front of you. Which is why I don't understand why it was such a problem. I mean,
All I'm saying is this. All we gotta do is just keep putting out the information. They can keep screenshotting and saying that we not putting out the right information and try to spin Dr.
That's dishonest. It's dishonest. Dishonest. We provide sources for everything we say. In fact, we challenge y'all. We challenge y'all to go ahead and refute the data. Argue the data. Argue the data. What's the point? You take
they won't argue the data. They'll just keep moving the goalposts.
Like a coward. You taking vague shots like a coward. Nah. Argue the data. Argue the data. Keep your ad hominems. Argue the data.
They won't do it. They won't do it.
I can't wait to like I said, I can't wait till these debates come. We don't got but a month to go, or a couple of weeks to go. We already in the month. You know what I mean? I feel like we're going to see some good debates. You know what I mean? Shout outs to everybody that's part of the tournament. I'm really looking forward to this. You know what I mean? But we had to, so now we in a position where it's like the purpose for this was short and sweet. It was just to let you know that y'all keep moving the goalposts. That's cool, And the other part is that you basically saying that nobody that wasn't a scholar who don't have nobody is a scholar unless they got a master's degree or a doctorate degree. So they had what he say they had to submit work.
Yeah, he said they had to submit
academic
like journals. He said they had to submit academic journals and shit. Like, nah, don't move the goal down. A scholar is somebody who dedicates their life to the craft of studying and actually verifying peer review. Y'all should know what that means. Peer review. They data get verified to see if they're telling the truth or not. That's a scholar. And there were plenty of scholars in the black community who never received formal education. A fact. There are plenty of black scholars who ain't never submitted an academic journal. A fact.
Absolute fact.
Yeah.
You niggas is the Klan. Yup, Jacob is right on that. Like it's circular reasoning. I mean, they running across the same information and spouting it out. You know what I'm saying?
You niggas is the Klan. You guys hate black scholars. You niggas hate black advancement. And we gonna show you more and more as time progresses. Hold your head.
I just think it's fun. I just think it's funny because when you say, if you say you don't have a degree, you're basically saying you want to be a gatekeeper. You're not allowing other people who have specific lanes of authority where they know the subject matter. They're experts in a particular area. If they didn't go to college, then you saying that they can't speak. That's crazy. That means 80% of the people, I say 80, not everybody, because Sinetta got some good guys on this channel that really know what they talk about. They got degrees, but some of them don't. You saying every person, Kuhani, that come on these channels can't say nothing unless they got peer review?
You know what's crazy? He said flat out on the presentation on YouTube earlier, a lot of these dudes got a platform on YouTube and just get on and say anything. How more anything can this shit be? This is the most anything statement you could ever make. And, you got to have a degree to be a scholar, or you got to have academic journal. You sound crazy. You sound crazy. At one point, a black person could not obtain a formal education.
My question is this. He said, source up or shut up. I'm gonna put it up for him.
The source is right. Hold up, they right there in front of him.
We on a resource page.
It's right there.
Yeah, it's right in front of them. I don't understand why they can't see.
He said, "Find me atheism in the encyclopedia."
The works cited research.
Oh, we will.
Page.
We will. Don't worry. Don't worry, sweetheart. We got you. We got you, baby. We gonna show you where it's at.
But
I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny that it's never whenever you post information, they go to something else. Now we talking about atheism now. We wasn't talking about atheism 5 minutes ago. We was talking about whether or not we were scholars and we could be scholars without going to college.
That's what we discussing right now.
That's what we discussing. That's what we discussing. We're not discussing. We're not discussing what you're talking about, because what you're talking about has nothing to do with the topic.
Right.
But you're a scholar. You can't even stay on topic. You can't even stay on topic, but you're a scholar.
Yeah,
I promise you gonna be
He
there real
keeps saying,
soon.
Jan, he keeps saying sources, and the page, you got a page in front of that says resources. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. And then in the other presentation, it was on the last page. They had screenshots. He knows exactly what he's doing. But that's how dishonest people work. They ask questions and then want everybody to see what they're saying. And then when it's time for the person to show up and show out, oh, he actually responded to me. Let me shift the goalpost. That's just so cowardly, bro.
Yeah,
that's not even.
I see Pan in the chat, but where Kuhani at?
He in there watching. He probably gonna go hide under his other name and leave nasty comments like he did last time. Yeah, we responded back the way you responded.
Yeah, it's passive aggressive.
Usually we don't even have this tone with y'all, but we changed our tone to fit how y'all move. So that's how we going now.
Coward. Like I said, argue is data. I don't even want to talk about nothing else.
And next time, say don't pretend you didn't watch this show. How he what's crazy is we got a whole audio when they said, "Oh, who was y'all talking about?" Gave you the whole opportunity to say you got the information on your page, but you don't know where the presentation came from. But you on the channel. You know how stupid you sound.
It's literally it's on the resources.
But he's on the comments on that channel saying I'm talking to him.
It's on. That's what I'm saying, bro. We talking about intellectual dishonesty. It's on the video where we got our information from for that presentation.
Don't try to go and delete your comments now off that last video.
Come on. Cut it out, fam. Like I'm off this. I said what I had to say. Like I said, when you're ready for something to get in your skillet, let me know. Pan.
All I'm trying to say is this. We're gonna keep having fun with it. Y'all can keep trying to play us out of position. We're gonna keep responding. I don't know what y'all used to, but this how we coming. Every time. We're gonna show up. That's what it is. Anybody got any closing statements?
Nah, I'm good, bro. Shout out to DMG. Love the platform, King.
You already know what time it is. Anybody else got closing responses?
Well, my closing response is deal with the data, like Mel said. Stop moving the goalpost all over the place. I don't understand how people can ask a question and then you come up with the answer, and now all of a sudden you turn around and say, well, that's not what I said. I said this.
Yo, they could literally verify the sources on the video to see if what we talking about is true or not and shoot down those sources. We put the sources in the videos. They in the videos.
The resources are the last page is a works cited page. They can't see that.
They seen it, but what happens is they don't like what they see, so they gotta say something about it, and then say, "Oh, you're not scholarly." Oh, I'm gonna say this: be careful if you're a person that's a researcher, or you doing your studies, and you hear somebody say something that you hear something that don't sound right to you, and you research and you put your information together, beware of these dudes like that, where they gonna try to pretend that they better than you because they went to college. I'm telling you.
I just think they do, like Jamel said, I think they do hate black scholarship. They hate blacks.
Yeah, for
They're the
sure.
Klan.
And blackface. That's what make it funny. But we're gonna show you when we can show you better than we can talk. We're gonna show you.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, but then you're gonna get how disrespectful can you be? Get on DMG platform where he already said that he don't have no scholar, he don't have no doctorate degree. He don't got no masters. He put down for the lay people.
He was on the show with him.
Yeah. Then you get on there and then look a man in his face and say, "Oh yeah, you in order to be a scholar, you got to have this, and this." Bro, you on his platform, he been putting down work. He been putting in work for years. Now all of a sudden you want to put him behind stipulations too? Kuhani.
Exactly. Come on, cut it out. Literally, I don't even think they realized that. To be real with you, I don't think they understood that they did that. You literally told that man to his face he wasn't a scholar. He got
Watch him out
while he was on the show minutes ago. While he was on the show.
Come on, son. Cut it out.
They hate black folks. They're the Klan. They hate black people.
I keep telling you, characters, I'm not a rapper. Now go make another YouTube video. Go rap about some shit. I'm sure you got something to say.
And on that note, Dream Team signing out. See y'all on this debate. Be ready.
Later.